So today we are going to start. Unit 1 is completed, I think so. I completed the unit 1. So today we are going to start unit 2. Okay, today we are going to learn unit 2, which the name of the chapter is animals. Okay, today we are going to learn unit 2. The name of the chapter is animal. Okay, so what, and everyone know that animal means what? There are so many species are there. In fact human being itself is an animal, right? But why we are superior? Because we have a brain and we have used that in an optimum level. That's why we are above than the other species. Okay, so the author name is Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman, 1819 1819 to 1819 to 1892, right? A major figure in the early American poetry. Like he was a major figure in the early American poetry, and in an age when all poetry was rhyme and metrical, Whitman made a break with tradition and wrote a revolutionary new kind of poetry in free verse. Okay, so he was the best American poetry was, and whatever he is writing is one of the best in America, and in every age, and in that age, the poetry was rhyme and metrical. Like in that age, the poetry was written in a proper manner, but at that time only he write one poem in a very free verse. He wrote a revolutionary new kind of poetry in free verse, and he was non-conformist in all respect, including social life. Like he was non-conformist. Conformist means that, like for example, I am teaching you, I am totally conform over here. Like my job is teaching, but conformist means non-conformist. That like if I am a teacher, so I can teach anyone, even I can teach the shopkeeper also, because I am performing my job in 24 hours continuously. It is called non-conformist. Okay, the poet tells us that he feels more at home with animals than humans, and whom he finds complicated and false. The poet, the Walt Whitman, is saying that he he likes to live with animals because he don't like human, because he is finding humans are more complicated and they are more false. Okay, he loves to live with animals. Like he don't want to with live with humans because humans are more complicated and more false. Okay, which means like it is better to stay with animals. Sometimes we even our mother is also saying that even our mother is also saying that it is better we have animals, don't like you. Yes, our mother is also saying, right? So let's start. So I think I could turn and live with animals, and they are so placid and self-contained. The poet is saying that he is thinking, he could transform and be animal, and he will stay with them because, uh, like you know, uh, they are not easily upset also. Animals are not easily upset like we are upset. Like if I take the marker, so she will upset, right? And if I take your belongings, so you will be upset. So poet is saying that he want to transform in one of the animals, and he want to stay with them, right? Okay, because they are not easily upset, and they are also self-sufficient, not like us. Like we are dependent with each other. And I stand and look at them long and long. Poet is standing and look at them long and long. Very over a period of time he is seeing and thinking about that, and they do not sweat and whine about their condition. Okay, like they are not sweating also. Like with the climate, they are not sweating and they are not whining also. They are not whining about their condition. Like for example, we are sweating and we are saying it's very hot. Oh my god, it's very hot. It's very heavy rain. But those And animals are not saying, no, like rain is also coming, the dog is not saying it's very hot, it's very cold. No, they are not saying, like they are not whining also. Okay. And they do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. Like uh, they are not lying also. Like whenever the problem is there, they are not lying also. Like humans beings are lying, but animals are not lying. And and weep for their sins, and they are weeping for their sins, right? And they do not make me sick and discussing their duty to God. And they they didn't discussed me, and discussing their duty to God. And not one is said, and not one is dissatisfied, not one is demanded with the mania of own things. like they are saying, like they are not disgusting me. Like even sometimes humans are disgusting you. And not one is dissatisfied. Like each and every animal's case, they are satisfied with themselves, and they are not mad with the craze of owing things. Like like human beings are sometimes becoming mad. Like they have seen Salman Khan, so they are very mad. They are saying BTS army, they will say, oh, BTS army, but they are not mad with anyone, right? They are very neutral. They are not mad. They are not crazy with owing a things like I want a BMW. Giraffe will say I want a BMW. No, they are not like us. Like if you purchase a BMW, then you will put in Instagram. Not one nails to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. Like they are not leaning. Also, they are not requesting each other. If a giraffe wants, so they will take. If a monkey wants something, they will take. They will not say, please do it for me. No, they are not saying. They are not leaning to another, nor to his kind that life of thousands of years ago. No, not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. Okay, like too happy and satisfied. Like not a single animal over in this whole earth, they are like they are respectable or unhappy. Yes, over the whole earth. Like they are totally happy and satisfied over the whole earth, so they show their relation to me, and I accept them. That is why the poet has accepted them, because they have seen, like poet has seen long and long the relation, because they are happy every time. They are not whining also, they are not complaining in their life. They are sweating, then also they are not complaining. They bring me tokens of myself and they events. Like they bring me token of myself, and they show them plainly in their possession. I wonder where they get these tokens. Tokens means innocence, simplicity, and contentment. Like uh, like uh, they and uh, your poet is thinking that, like where, like from where the animals are getting sincerity, innocence, virtues, contentment. They are the animals, but who taught them, right? Did I pass that way huge times ago, or neglect, or or negligently drop them? Okay, negligently drop them. Like did I pass them a token, or like negligently drop them? So actually, like the poet is trying to explain that I want to become an animal, and how they will respond to me, right? The poem is written by the Walt Whitman. Okay,